Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been ages, but I've been putting a lot of work into my Instagram more so than my YouTube because I have been so busy with work, obviously devs, working on TV shows and stuff like that I actually haven't had time to film and edit videos because they take a lot longer than doing makeup looks. So today I have decided that I am going to film an updated version of my skin tutorial. This is because I've had so many people text me and DM me, comment on my pictures that they're really interested in seeing how I did all the girls' skin for the devs. It's one thing that I really love doing. I love making people's skin just look flawless and picture ready. So that is what we're going to do today. I'm going to quickly go do my eyes and then I will come back and do a full in-depth skin tutorial for dev season. So now that I have my eyes done, I did something really simple, a little bit of a brown, a shimmer across the lid and a nice dark smoky wing, also lashes obviously. I am going to start with my base. So the first thing that I always start off with when I'm doing anyone's makeup before I do their eyes, normally when I'm having a chat with them, when we're deciding what kind of look they want to go for, if they're telling me if they have an idea or they're showing me pictures, I start by applying this moisturizer right here. It is the Plump and Glow moisturizer. It's actually from a brand in Pennies. Alex Steinhair. I did German in school, I should be able to pronounce that. It's really hydrating on the skin and I feel like it gives a nice bit of moisture to the skin. As I am adding a good bit of powder, it helps it not become really cakey. I applied that to my face before I did eyes. It gives it time basically to set into your skin and it doesn't cause any patchiness or anything. Now for the next product. The next one I go in with is basically to keep that luminosity in the skin, keeping it nice and glowy, and basically what I do is I pop these on underneath foundation and they just give a beautiful glow. I sometimes wear them by themselves with no foundation and they look stunning, but obviously super glowy isn't for everybody. So these are the two products that I go in with. The first one is, I mix them together. Basically the first one here is the Makeup Atelier Iridescent Foundation. This is in FLV3. And then next we have is the Becca Shimmering Light Skin Perfector. I think that's what it's called. This is in the shade Champagne Pop. I mix these two together and I apply them all over the skin, which is what I'm going to do now. Silly me, I forgot steps. So of course this is a tutorial of how I do my dev skins, but I want to include some of the products that I use on myself that I don't use on other people. I bought these products when I was in America. They were really expensive and they're not getting added to my kit, simple as. So the first one, you can actually buy this in Boots over here and I actually think it's cheaper here than it was when I bought it in America, so I'm fuming. This is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. This is a beautiful eye cream. I'm just going to pop a small bit on. The second product that is my own is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Primer. And the last special product that I only use on very special people because it's insanely expensive and I refuse to rebuy is the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This was like, I think $68, maybe it was $58, I can't really remember, in Sephora, and I basically just use it on myself. I actually don't tend to use it on anybody else. Now we're going in with the illuminators. The brush I use to apply the illuminators is an F36 from Blank Canvas. So that's the first step. Next is actual foundation. This is one of the most asked questions, is what I'm actually using on the skin. The ones that I use most often and I find have a really nice shade range. Also they work very well together and give a great finish. They are the Maybelline Superstay. The second one that I always mix or use by itself for devs is the LA Girl Pro Coverage. These mixed together give the most beautiful finish. The one that I use mostly in the Superstay is 36. This is Warm Sun and this one is Nude Beige. And also I just find that most people think the foundation has to be the most expensive thing in your makeup kit. It most certainly doesn't. This one retails for I think $11.95 and this one for $15 for applying foundation. I am a massive beauty blender fan. I love the Sosu blenders, they are amazing. But very recently I bought a big set of brushes, 12 in total, with a brush brush holder, a tube, and they are from Granny McCoy, and I recently, by mistake, picked up the bronzing brush and applied my foundation with it. The best mistake I ever made in my life. This brush right here is the most beautiful brush for applying your foundation. I actually cannot stress this enough. I know people are going to come at me and they're going to go, oh my god, you're so orange. This matches, it's the lighting, I don't know why. And I do look orange, I can see it on the monitor. I look orange, but I'm not, I swear. It's actually like a really light tan colour. It's lovely. Oh well. So the next thing I go in with is contour. What I am using for contour at the moment is the Revolution foundation stick, and this is in shade F13. Basically what I do is I take a small bit of it, and obviously my hands have been sanitized, I'm cleaning my hands as I go. I put a bit onto my hand to warm it up a little bit first. So you can see I have it there on my hand. It warms it up and it basically goes onto the skin smoother, it blends easier. The brush I use for my contour is the Makeup Pro Store number 6 brush. This is a fan brush. And start working it into the skin. The next thing up is concealer. Concealer is something that I have kind of played with a good bit, trying to figure out what kind of works best. Full coverage concealers were like nearly too heavy, and then the lighter ones just don't build up enough. So I experimented and kind of played with a couple of concealers, and this mixture just seemed to work really, really great. The first thing is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is in NC30, which is completely different shade to the foundation. You can clearly tell when I put this on my skin, you'll know. And the other thing is the Inglot Corrective Illuminator. This is in shade 52. I am now going to apply these two underneath my eye. And these are the creams. Now we're going to start on the powders. The powder that I recently switched to is the Makeup Forever Super Matte Powder. So I am going in with this on a Zoeva 126 brush. First, starting with underneath my eyes. Where I like to set heavier, I go in with a smaller brush, and then I go in with this nice big brush. It's one of the softest brushes. The amount of people who I've been doing makeup on, and they've literally turned to me like, oh my god, that brush is so soft. It's one of the Granny McCoy brushes. It's a big one, the big powder brush. Next, we are going in with bronzer, blusher, and highlight. The bronzer I use is here. It's a MAC Mineralized Powder. It's in shade Dark Deep. And the other thing I use is this brush. This is like the best bronzer brush ever. It is a Peggy Sage brush. It hasn't got a number, and I'm pretty sure it was limited edition. So if you can't tell already, I am literally obsessed with the brushes from the Granny McCoy collection. This is the blusher brush I'm going in with next, and I'm going in with Milani Luminoso. I actually use 2 different types of blushes, so you get to smile and brush backwards into your contour. The second thing that I go in with for blush, which some people might find a bit strange, but totally works for me, I love it, is actually this little guy right here. This is one of the Inglot 10 shadows they brought out a little while ago. You'll see, I'll rub my finger in it. It's like really, really shiny, metallic shadow that I'd never use on the eyes. But this is shade 702, Hustle and Bustle, and it's a nice peachy shade. For highlighter, I like to use the Morphe M533 brush, and I use the Estee Lauder highlighter in Heat Wave. With my 69 gel liner, I did my lips with my Cork lip liner, and my Tom Ford Le Nude lipstick with a bit of gloss on top. So this is my completed, updated skin tutorial. What I did just to finish everything off was I just topped it. Gave myself a spray of the Mario Badescu spray, just the normal one, the pink one. But I really hope you all enjoyed this. I really enjoyed making it as usual. Hope you all really liked this video. If you want to subscribe, that'd be great. If you want to follow me on Instagram, that'd be even better. If there's anything else you want to see, as I said, this was the most requested video that I got. If you have any ideas of what you would like to see, be it a brow tutorial or an eyeliner tutorial, give me a little message, and of course I'll be able to record it and pop it straight up for you all. I hope you all enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you all very soon.